Hello, DJ Sam here for another video. This is a Mackie Thump th-15a. This is about 10 years old. It's a 15-inch driver. It's got 250 watt to 300 watt RMS, and it's a 650 watt total power. It's a mid-frequency driver, and I got these off a mate for free. We've got 8 speakers off a bloke for 50 quid, but majority of them had a small issue. So I got a pair of these, and the issue with this one, which has been repaired, is that the piezo tweeter horn had completely blown, but everything else seemed to work fine, so I replaced it. However, the other one, this is the other one, as you can see, the backboard is out and these tend to go bad. The circuitry does not last on these, and apparently, upon reading, what I need is a D106 and a D107 diode. However, they don't make them anymore, and you can buy replacement boards, but you can only get them for the newer style Mackie Thumps, and you can't put the newer ones in the older ones, and they're 150 quid to get a new board for the new ones, right? And these cost 300 quid to get a new one, so I'm like, don't really want to replace the board if I can get one, you know. So my plan is, and I don't know whether it's a silly idea, I've already started it, is I'm actually going to take the amp boards out and sell them. We're going to convert these into passive, because I've got, my mate's in the works of doing it now. He's got some wood that I'd like to do. We're cutting the boards out and then screwing it on the back. Now when you take the amp board out the back, there's still quite a bit of thick plastic inside of it, so it's not going to rattle on the back, it's not going to destroy the sound or distort it anyway. There's 12 screws that go right in the back, so I thought, well, you know, it's not going to rattle, it's going to get screwed in, etc, etc. So I thought today I'd do like a sound demo. So this is the mixer that I use. It's the Behringer Euro Rack, and it sounds fantastic. It is a bit crackly at times, but that's because of the amp board, I think. So they can handle like a stupid amount of bass. Let's try another one. Yeah, there's some really good ones by NCS. No copyright sounds. I'm trying to get this thing to move, but I need a lot of volume. I should press that one. Oh, there you go. That's weird because it's on the right, not the left. Weird. Liking this song already. I thought I'd do a bit of behind the scenes. I've got my camera light here, and I got the other speaker. I'm now in the means of replacing the tweeter. That's the other one, and I'm going to test the board just to make sure everything's working. That is the old tweeter, and now I've got to screw all this back together. So that sounds pretty good. Can't play it too loud because it is open air and I don't want to damage the cone. But as you can see, that's working spot on. But like I say, I do apologise about lighting. The camera's just not brilliant. Tell you what I can do for you. How about that? Does that help? Just a little bit. Don't want it rattling off there actually, so be careful. That confirms it works. Great. So yeah. So that is going to do it for this video. I just thought I'd do a little bit behind the scenes. So I've replaced the tweeter. The driver's working absolutely fine. I need to get the back plate for this to put it all back together, and then we're going to screw the boards on the back while soldering the port on the back, which is going to be really nice. This is what the back of the amp looks like, the Mackie Thump. So you've got like your power in, you've got your parallel ports through and in. So your input would be, I'll go through the speaker, the through output would go into a sub, and then you've got your general EQ, which is your high, your frequency, your mid and your lows, and then you've also got an EQ button to turn it off, and then a level on the back as well. And then further up just gives you the actual model of it, Mackie Thump th-15a. And then on the back of that, it's got like a piece of plastic like this, and then behind it is a piece of other type of plastic. That's just to protect it from any debris or dust or whatever on it, so it doesn't touch anything. So I will do a follow-up video to show you these in passive. The amps that I'm going to use, as I've got a PPX 900, which is 450 watts per channel, and then I've got a PPX 300, which is 150 watts per channel. Now I've used them both, and when you do use a low powered amp, you have to really crank it up to get the volume up, and you really don't want to go anywhere past 10 past on an amp, because you don't want to overdo the amp, because you'll just might damage the amp. But I've got one that's in this box here, which is just sitting under there nicely, and then the other one which will be a little bit hard to see. Do apologise. I need to get this camera sorted. There's a PPX 900 down there, which is a heavy hunk of junk, which I probably won't use for when I'm out and about. I'll use the light amp. But I am looking for a mixer a little bit like this, but larger. That's going to be a powered mixer. So I will run it through a good powered mixer as well, so I can use, you know, 2 mixers, which is absolutely fine. You know, if you're doing an outdoor event and you want extra speakers, absolutely fine. These will be great. These will just add a little bit more thump. And I've also got the Wharfedale Pros, but one of the horns have gone, and those are quite expensive to replace. It's about 60 quid to replace the horn, or 30 quid to get the a new part to replace the horn, which I will at some point, but you know, yeah, it's just, I'm leaving that for now. But anyways, I hope you enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe, share with your friends. Sorry I've not posted much lately, it's just because money's not really there and I've no gigs, so I'm finding it a little bit difficult to buy stuff at the moment, but I'm trying my best, so I'll put out as much as I can. I've got a remix, which you'll probably see the remix before this, but yeah, I'll be a little bit short on those because a friend of mine's off to uni now, so all his equipment that I was using to make them has got his, so yeah, oh well. Anyways, I'll let you go. Cheers for watching. Thanks.